Yo guys, it is I, the People's Dude. Welcome back to some Persona 5 Royal. Today we are going to continue helping Futaba out a little bit. I assume there's nothing I can do tonight. I'm incorrect. I can go out. Sheeta's available. Chihaya is maxed. Umi's not what we're doing. I wish there's a way I could check to see what confidants are ready to go up, even the ones that aren't available, like Akechi. Regardless, let's do this, and then we'll hang out with Yoshida. And something different.
I'll ask you again some other time. What shall we do?
Okay, well, I'll do this. I don't know if I even need to do this, honestly. Nice, my money is nice even number. Oh.
What do you think?
Worst case, I didn't need to do that, but don't need to now. And I'll go hang out with Yoshida tonight.
Everyone, good evening. Let's give it our best effort again today. The most important thing is...
I don't know where I'm at. Acting not in self-interest, but for the greater good. That is the mindset we politicians must instill in our constituents. Okay, all queued up. Okay, we should be able to get a lot of interesting footage. It is no good tour, after all. Advocate an overly optimistic policy only to lure in voters during the election season. That's how no good Torah thought and operated 20 years ago, making unachievable pledges. This isn't how I saw this going. If you make a promise, you must keep it. If you make a mistake, you must atone for it. These are basic human principles that we have all learned from the youngest of ages. Boring. Making some pretty good points, don't you think? That's why it's all useless. It seems like they only wanted to get some footage of the old no good Torah. Very disrespectful. You should have your permission, or get your permission for that. Even so, you probably wouldn't give it either way. Unless they're trying to make you look good. However, I've been distancing myself from that. Do you think I ever gained my confidence? This is the only one? Okay. It doesn't matter. You're right. So you're saying I should decide for myself then, huh? Really are quite impressive. This is the beginning of everything.
Hey.
Can I tell you a story? I mentioned this before, but 20 years ago I was lucky enough to become a Diet member. However, I wanted to be a politician for all the wrong reasons. I wanted to be in a position of power, and I was obsessed with the glamorous lifestyle. I thought only of becoming popular. I truly was no good Torah.
Hey.
Learn from me. Don't let being a member of the Diet be your only goal in life. Voters are much more sensible than we give them credit for. Being ambitious and striving to advance in the political world will change your outlook on life. Raises the chance he's getting you rare at him. Right. You've given some good speeches, Mr. Yoshida. I can't believe you lost the last two elections. You're Mr. Kuramoto's grandson. That's correct. I'm his grandson, Benzo. Does he know that you're here speaking with me now? I'm aware that you and my grandfather are on bad terms, but that doesn't concern me. This must be your secretary, huh? I heard he's been helping you out a lot lately.
What?
You know about him? My grandfather was recently hospitalized, and you've become the topic of our conversations. I'd like to talk with you again sometime. I learned a lot from your speech today. Mr. Kuramoto spoke of me? Matsushita? Sorry, I had to take care of some business. Let's wrap this up for today. Oh, I got worked on my charm. Ooh.
Well then, I'll see you again.
Futaba will be in your care today. Make sure you don't let any dudes try to hit on her. Good. As long as you understand. I'll be counting on you.
Hey, can we go already?
Are you sure you'll be alright?
It's just a day trip. Don't underestimate me.
Right. Sorry. Guess I just have to let it go. Have fun, but be careful, you two.
Will do. Will do. That was CG cutscene.
Man, it's packed.
Sorry for the wait.
Oh no, Ryuji.
What? Cat got your tongue? Come on.
Are we missing one?
This is awkward.
This is perfect!
Is that a towel?
There's nothing perfect about that. Stay still for a second. You'll be just fine.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, it's so hot.
There's a lot of people here. Are you okay, Futaba? I'm fine. You guys are here. It's almost lunchtime. No! The squid's staring at me!
It's cooked, so don't worry. Would you even eat squid if I'm not around?
I wouldn't eat squid either way.
I'll go get some stuff for us then.
You're eating that even here?
My staple food.
Is that...
This should be a familiar flavor. Yet how does it taste so good?
What's up, Makoto? You ain't eating much. Not feeling well or something?
You just don't get it, do you, Ryuji? When a girl's in a swimsuit, she wants to look as slim as possible. Still, you're worrying too much. Did you make sure to eat breakfast? Mona lacks tact.
So, what do we do now? Should we play some beach volleyball?
Oh, sorry. Us girls already made plans to ride a banana boat. We could only rent a 3-person one. Sorry.
Wait, then what about us?
Keep an eye on our stuff.
Hell no! Why Why you gotta treat us like that? We're celebrities making headlines. You should treat us better.
I do think they're not bad in the metaverse, but in reality, strange, isn't it? They can steal treasures, but they don't seem like they can steal a girl's heart at all. But, Lady On, can we get to the banana boat already? Oh, sorry. We'll go now.
Crazy that they said that and I could romance all three of them and be like,
Keep an
yeah,
eye on our
I just did
stuff
that.
for us.
I could do that.
It's dangerous if you run around like that.
Damn it. You don't get how amazing we are. We risk our lives being phantom thieves. There's no way we're the same as other guys around here.
I mean, if you're asking for better than people like, I hate to toss that name out there, but Mishima, we are, but don't overestimate yourself, but don't underestimate yourself either. There's a nice gray area. That's where we operate.
Shouldn't we be having more good times in reality too?
You're full of yourself.
Right? Don't you agree, Yusuke?
Well, if you put it that way, you may be right.
On and the others don't get it because they're always around us.
Also, why is Yusuke wearing a hoodie at the beach?
Hey, how do we get Lady On to notice how amazing we are as phantom thieves?
We are a
Well,
cat.
We gotta steal, you know what?
Swimsuits, hearts, treasure. I mean, I know it's hearts, but I so badly want to put swimsuits.
On made fun of us and all? Let's show her what we're really made of.
I want to see what he says. So I was right, it is hearts. And Ryuji just says, oh, that's a crime, you moron. Okay. Okay, cool. Cool. Turn this back on? I did.
I see. I just need to prove my skills in reality as well.
Let's steal all the hearts with the skills we've honed as phantom thieves. I'm sure girls will be all over us considering the vibes we give off.
Very well, let's do this. Pulling off our work in reality doesn't sound bad.
Get settled then. So, Mona, you're in charge of watching over our stuff, okay?
Huh?
Alright, let's hurry up and go.
Hey, what the hell? Get back here! Don't leave me behind!
We left the cat behind. I like how you could tell non-verbally that they shooed them off. It's one girl, one guy go up to her, not three. Oh. That's rough, buddy. Bro, not by the water. You're making her feel scared, like she has nowhere to run. You are not doing a good job at this.
I don't know. The ocean just looks kind of bland to me.
Imagine if they said something like that in Kingdom Hearts. I couldn't. Or better.
Don't say that like I'm the only one who messed up. We were going at it as a team, right?
That's the problem. You were going at it as a team. Usually you just need, at most, I think, one other person with you to just hype you up. I don't know. I forget the proper name of that sort of thing, but yeah. Or even just yourself.
Did someone follow us here? Something tells me we're being watched.
Really? You think one of those girls changed her mind? OMG, it's the Golden Boy himself!
And he's already got his own little entourage. We really did teach him right, didn't we?
You? What are you guys doing here?
Oh, sometimes we just gotta get out of the city, forget the nightlife, breathe fresh air, enjoy some eye candy.
Oh my gosh.
We thought
Where
we
have
lost
I
our
seen this
friend,
before?
Who would have guessed our vacay was actually the call of fate?
Oh, what's with the look? Don't believe in fate? Or did you really not have fun last time?
This is the final boss right here, not the actual final boss,
You
of
gonna
course.
tell us you saw yourself in all that chiffon and felt nothing?
I don't think I felt what you guys were hoping.
Oh, honey, I get it. Everyone's nervous when they first start out. But trust me, you'll make their jaws drop.
And what?
Just an hour at the vanity, 3 hours at the boutique, and we can just pick up where we left off last time. So, are you ready to steal some hearts?
We gotta go. Sorry.
Was it something I said? Oh, what a tragedy. Another starlet slips through our fingers.
I don't think he's interested in what you're selling.
No more makeovers.
This reminds me of something.
Yusuke.
So this is where you two were. I've been searching for you.
Being chased by a bunch of men acting all feminine on a beach. I think I've seen that somewhere before. And also, Yusuke, what? What are you... Why? Why do you have 2 lobsters, one in each hand?
What are you doing with those lobsters?
While you were busy with your interrogation, I found these beautiful specimens on sale, and so I decided to spend the last of my money on them.
Why?
Man, you're real hopeless when it comes to cash.
Yusuke takes me as the kind of guy who would just spend his cash willy-nilly and drain his bank account until he has nothing, and then just be like, well, I wanted it.
Wait, you were watching us? Why didn't you help?
Because it was funny.
Apologies, but I was entranced. The moment I set eyes on this distinct shape, I was in love. I haven't had my very
course.
core shaken as vigorously as this since the first time On entered my gaze.
Good for you.
We're here with friends.
Come on, don't lie to us, baby. How about you come for a nice cruise on our boat?
There's going to be a party, too.
Where's
Some
Futaba?
Celebrities and industry people will be coming along.
Are you even listening to us?
Sorry about the wait.
Huh, so you were serious about being here with friends.
That's what we've been saying from the start.
Don't you find it boring spending your time with kids like them?
Shut up.
Far more interesting than anything involving you two.
What was that?
Hey, let's just let the children have fun with fellow children.
You're also a child. You're both children.
What creeps. Thanks for coming in like that. Those guys just wouldn't stop pestering us. To be honest, I was nearly at my wit's end.
Fair
By the
enough.
way, where are Futaba and Morgana?
Ooh, are those lobsters? One in each hand! I was wondering about that myself. Are you going to make them into sashimi? Or perhaps roast them whole?
Enough of your vile postulations. These are purely for the sake of visual appreciation.
We did tons of stuff today. All in all, I guess coming to the beach was pretty worth it.
You tried, Futaba. Oh, they did play volleyball and the girls beat us.
We should probably start heading home.
Agreed. Let's pack up.
Futaba seemed fine in the crowd, too. So it looks like she's overcome her last exercise.
Nice!
Hey, Futaba! We're going home! Stop standing around and help us!
You know, all this time, I thought that it was my fault that my mom died.
Uh-huh.
It's because everyone said that I killed her. Everyone looked at me thinking I was a murderer. I ended up hating this world. That's why I shut myself in and covered my ears. I wished my mom would come back to life. Sometimes I'd wake up and think it was all a dream. But nothing had changed in the world. That's why I'd sleep again. It'd be a repeat of that. I loved my mom. I wanted to become like her. How she'd work late into the night. How she'd wake up early and make me a boxed lunch every day. How she'd do her best to further her research. How she'd scold me for peeking at her notes.
It was cognitive science, wasn't it?
The cognitive world can become distorted through desires. If it becomes distorted, a person begins exhibiting problematic behavior in reality. That cognitive world disappears when you remove its core, and further problematic actions stop.
Isn't that about palaces?
Yes.
That's the metaverse. She knew about that?
It made no sense back then. But now I understand after it actually happened to me. All I thought about was my mom. I was trapped in a cognitive labyrinth. I couldn't get out of it. There was nothing I could do by myself.
That's why you asked us to steal your heart? That's a huge jump in logic in so many ways.
At first, I didn't believe the rumors about the Phantom Thieves, that they steal hearts. But I overheard you accidentally. I learned that you were near me.
Overheard? Ah, the bug. So why were you listening in on LeBlanc in the first place?
I had to keep an eye on Sojiro, make sure he was actually working.
Talk about an awful hobby.
Yeah.
He talked about stealing hearts. When I heard that, I was so happy I jumped up and down. I thought maybe the Phantom Thieves could cure my heart.
You could have just told us from the start.
I don't think
You
she's
might have been
capable.
wary of me if I asked out of nowhere. And besides, you could have been bad guys. That's why I cautiously got in contact with you. I checked many times to see how you'd react.
Yes. You had us twisted around your little finger. But Futaba, you didn't talk to anyone besides Boss for a long time, right? You must have needed a lot of courage to contact the Phantom Thieves.
There were two reasons for it. One was Medjed's taunt. The Phantom Thieves were so pitiful it frustrated me. I would have been in trouble if they got disbanded too.
Indeed. You were our only hope.
The other was what I heard through wiretapping LeBlanc. Sojiro was being blamed with lies, like abusing me. He was being threatened to spill everything about my mom.
Talk about making shit up.
It made me sad, and it hurt. I thought, I have to save Sojiro. I gotta do something.
Do you know something, Makoto?
So that's why. At the Phantom Thieves, I didn't think you guys would be taking such risks for me. I didn't think you'd worry about me so much. I'm sorry that I acted like I doubted you guys.
Do you believe in us now?
Yeah, I can tell. You aren't bad guys. That's why I have a request. Let me join your team.
There's nothing to join. You're already one of us.
I'll be honest, changing people's hearts isn't my goal. I want to learn what happened to my mom, the reason why she was killed.
Killed?
It was written in her notes. Should the self in the cognitive world die, the self in the real world would lose consciousness.
Is this about mental shutdowns?
Then the criminal that Kaneshiro mentioned.
Yes, that could be the case.
I don't like pursuing this line of thought. But perhaps your mother's shadow was...
I don't
Murdered.
know for sure. But right before my mom died, she didn't seem right.
In what way?
No matter how much I talked to her, she wouldn't answer back. And she didn't jump into the road, it was more like she collapsed and fell in. That's why I thought what was written in the notes was real, and looked into it. I read books, checked theses that were released online. I even snuck into the networks of various research labs to look at their classified data.
That's why you're good at hacking. What kind of brain do you have?
But I didn't figure anything out. My mom's research was nowhere to be found. She was killed by someone, and her research was treated like it never existed. I bet it's them. Those adults in the black suits who read the fake suicide note. I'll never forgive them.
I wouldn't.
Futaba. If I stay with you guys, I think I can find out more about that world. And eventually, it might even lead to those men in black. It's a super personal reason why I want to join you. Is that okay? Or would I just be dead weight?
If anything, you're dependable. Ain't that right, Mona?
What do you mean by
Why are
that?
you looking at me? Are you trying to say I'm inadequate?
Oh my goodness.
She was more useful than you, as a matter of fact.
Hey, that's inexcusable! This is what our Phantom Thieves are like. But I hope we get along, Futaba.
I do think Ryuji's being a little cruel. Just a little.
Thanks.
To the kitty.
Let's leave those two be. Why don't we lose no time and decide on Futaba's codename?
What's that?
It's not cool if we called each other by our real names.
Joker, Skull, Mona, Panther, Queen, and I'm Fox.
In Futaba's case, hacker wouldn't be right, would it?
Be simplistic. No.
PC?
No. Why don't we go literal and call her Goggles? Super lame. You've got no taste, kitty.
In your face.
Do you have any good ideas for Futaba's codename?
Glasses, Pharaoh, and internet. Let's try Pharaoh.
I'll curse you.
Thank you.
What would you want it to be, Futaba? Oracle. With my vision, I'll guide you all to victory.
Oracle.
Sounds great.
Okay.
Futaba will be Oracle.
But man, I never even dreamed that the rumored Phantom Thieves would be so close. Same goes to you. To think you'd be the daughter of a metaverse researcher. Talk about a mysterious fate. Should we get going then? Yep, let's go home.
So the way Futaba works,
Yes. The incident with Medjed seems to have been more effective than predicted.
okay. What I was about to say was Futaba, the way she works in Palace and Metaverse is she's not a party member, she's more of a support, but she gives really good assistance throughout both Mementos and in Palaces.
This should spur the Phantom Thieves' support even more now. I agree. There are effective ways to use the Phantom Thieves. Now would be the best time to dispose of unnecessary trash, whether they're connected to us or not.
Unnecessary trash.
Hey,
You're back. How'd it go with Futaba? I hear you've been keeping her company for the past few days. Thanks. Criminal who uses the metaverse to carry out their crimes. This is no longer a matter we can ignore. Especially because they might be the one who killed Futaba's mother. To be honest, I had considered the idea that they might be behind only the rumored psychotic breakdowns. But now it appears as though this person is killing people as well. Technically, they're making people have mental shutdowns, which then cause them to die. That's what happens when you kill someone's shadow, yeah? We were worried about it back with Kamoshida and Madarame, remember? Psychotic breakdowns and mental shutdowns. It would make sense if the same person was behind them. The news never talks about the victims dying, so people only know about the breakdowns. So this stuff's seriously a case. That's for real. Someone's doing it. Whoever's doing it, some kind of assassin. I'm gonna beat the crap out of him. I would suggest we be more cautious going forward as well. We still don't know much, even about our metaverse nav. That's true. I wonder why that thing exists. There's a man in my dream. Dream? Still half asleep, dude? Oh no, there's a man. There's a dude. He has a long nose. He has a big nose. Not Usopp, but a different man with a big nose. I wonder if that criminal is using the app too. Futaba, it seems like your area of expertise. Do you know anything about it? No. I'd never even heard of it before. I mean, it's not really even an app. It's more like a mysterious app-like thing. I see. It's okay though. I might not know much about the nav, but I can still navigate you guys on the path to victory. I'll guide you to whatever criminal you're looking for. Weehehehe, you can rely on me. Awesome, dude. You're way more reliable than the kitty.
Damn it, Ryuji. You always find the worst possible things to say.
Oh, don't worry about it, little kitty. We got another request. I know we just finished talking about it, but... oh, cute. Here's a photo I took today. Bruh. I'm in there too. You look like you're having fun, Futaba. On's a pretty good camera woman. Is this what it's like to feel photogenic? I'd say so. You're not used to looking good in pictures. Certainly is a fine shot. I get you. Indeed. The picture has even captured all the architectural grandeur of my sand castle. It has? Oh, it has. Yeah, I see Yusuke back there. I'll take your word for it, man. No. Okay. I'll hang out with Sojiro.
Thanks.
Okay. I don't know where I left off. I think I'm right around here. Do you ever get lonely, Sochan? You've been a bachelor for so long. Have you given up on marriage? All I want in a relationship is spicy stimulation followed by some smooth, relaxing comfort. And I get both of those things from my curry and my coffee. That's enough for me. Always dodges my questions like that. So clever. But what? By the way, what are your thoughts on Sochan's life of solitude? Each his own. It's a real roundabout way of showing disapproval. Anyway, the only thing I care about in life is making sure my customers are satisfied. Nothing makes me happier than seeing people relax in here. Come back anytime, okay?
Hey.
She seems especially aggressive today, huh? It would have been bad if she pushed any further, but I guess food service relies on keeping the right distance from people. Not too far, not too close. Welcome. Just don't know when to give up, do you? Well, I just learned something very interesting. Futaba's been shut off from both school and society this whole time, huh? That's not good parenting. Yeah? And what have you done to care for her? You know quite well what I've done. It's about time you pay up. Don't be ridiculous. Futaba had a terrible life living with you. Plus, I already gave you most of the inheritance for custody. Is that still not enough for you? We could always find out in court. I wonder who'd win between a blood relative and a mere legal guardian. You. Oh, and not to mention that kid you have here. I've heard all about him and his criminal record. That leaves us with a parent who won't let her go to school and a delinquent housemate on probation. Doesn't quite seem to be the best environment for Futaba, now does it? You have a problem, punk? I'll sue you for intimidation. What? I will sue you for intimidating me, apparently. That's a thing, I guess? Hey, keep your neck out of this. Just get on upstairs, okay? Sojiro, I hunger. Oh. Futaba-chan, long time no see. Futaba. See what am I saying? See what I'm saying? She's a total wreck. This is clearly not a healthy situation. She's only like this because she saw you here. Don't make me repeat myself. You can't beat me in court, so you might as well just give me the money. Well, I hope you reached the right decision. Bye now. Futaba, you should just head home for today. I'll take you. So, Shiro. Futaba's okay. All that drama must have tired her out. She fell asleep right after we got home. That man, Futaba's uncle. As her walkabout died, Futaba was passed around all her relatives. His place was the last. He treated her like garbage. He never fed her and forced her to sleep on the floor like an animal. He didn't even let her bathe. Once I learned that, I knew I had to step in. I couldn't stand for that kind of horrible treatment, so I decided to take Futaba under my care. Even back then, he was whining about all the damn expenses. I threw some cash his way thinking that would put the issue to bed. Now he's back for more. I don't even know how he managed to find me here. Maybe paying him was a mistake. Thanks. Never thought you'd be the one comforting me. Either way though, it's my fault Futaba didn't leave her room. I just didn't know how to help her through it. I'd make curry, leave it by her door, and go. Not for you, I'd probably still be waiting for her to come out. So if you asked me whether I deserve to be Futaba's guardian, my answer would be no. They say blood's thicker than water, right? I wonder what would be best for Futaba.
Sorry.
Look at me, spilling my heart out to a punk like you. Though it's kind of weird. For some reason I just feel like telling you all this stuff. It's like you're peering into my heart. I guess there really is something special about you. Nice. It's already pretty late.
Going home.
I should be heading home. Still worried about Futaba. Don't stay up too late, you hear? Oh, and thanks. Nice. Hey. Futaba's fast asleep. Didn't mean to get you tangled up in all this mess. No, you don't have to do anything. The fact that you asked is enough. Man, though, I never know what I'm doing when I talk to you. I just keep yammering on about stuff I never planned on talking about. Must be going senile, huh? Anyway, don't worry about that guy. I'll find some way to deal with him. You just keep looking out for Futaba. Seems like you two are really hitting it off, so that's all I had to say. Don't forget to lock up before bed. Later. Okie doke.
Oh, hey, I know this is out of the blue, but, could we all meet up at LeBlanc tomorrow? Ah, sweet.
That worried tone. Could he still have summer vacation homework left to do?
Was that Morgana? Whoa, how did he know?
I actually called it.
Anyway,
You called it,
I'll
kitty.
have Makoto and the others. I'll be counting on you to get me through this tomorrow.
Or as he said Makoto and the others, because you know Makoto's gonna be the one doing most of the work.
You gotta be kidding. Might as well get some sleep while we can.
You alright?
That black thing was me? That can't be true. I'm supposed to be human.
Yo, are you like Teddy, perhaps?
I should be. If we get rid of the distortion in the depths of mementos, I'm sure it'll all be fine. Sorry,
Maybe.
did I wake you up? Oh, my sunburns were hurting and that woke me up. I was absorbing all the sunlight because I'm black. Don't you get it? You're thinking that my entire body's covered in fur, aren't you? I've got none on my pads. By the way, it's not like I'm bothered by this or anything, but hypothetically speaking, okay? What would you do if I turned out to be some weird thing?
You're already weird. That'll be nice.
I'd be bothered by it. If what I saw from earlier is true, is it okay for me to stay with the Phantom Thieves? And even if I'm with the team, I'm useless at the moment. It's nothing. Well, I've gotten pretty used to my life as a cat, too. And to be frank, this storage room isn't bad either. Then again, I can't wait to turn back to being a human so I can move out. Maybe I'll live a life of luxury in a suite on the highest floor.
Okay.
But rather than becoming some weird thing, maybe staying as a cat isn't so bad either. You and me made a deal, yeah? That means I can stay here. Isn't that right?
Sure. Do what you want.
Thought so. Don't forget what you just said, okay?
Oh. Oh, working on Morgana. Chain secure sassy elements. Nice.
All right.
Come on. Let's hurry up and get to sleep.
I forgot Morgana's is story based. Or that I have one with that kitty. Okay.
You'll be fine, right?
You'll be fine. Be fine.
Oh, I'm done.
As for me, I'm done for.
Talk about a cliched way to end your summer vacation. I can't believe you hadn't even touched your homework until last night.
Well, everyone's free to spend their time as they choose. I guess some people just can't help themselves.
No.
Sorry. Come on, I think he's learned his lesson. More importantly, why don't you folks take a break?
Boss! Oh, you're a lifesaver.
I'm gonna go pick up some groceries. Mind the shop for a bit.
The sports club has aggressively applied kinesthesiology to the team's practices. By incorporating their lab's findings on human efficiency into the training regimen, they have developed a...
Oh, that reminds me. Isn't there a female athlete from our own school who's made the news?
Yeah.
Athlete. Oh, do you mean the one in gymnastics?
Yeah, her! The one everyone's saying is super cute.
Kasumi.
Oh yeah, Yoshizawa, right? Wasn't she gonna be in the summer
Kasumi.
league? Or is that already over?
Ah, about that.
Makoto?
Well, I just happened to overhear a couple teachers discussing it when I was heading to school the other day. Yoshizawa-san's results in the meet, they weren't exactly stellar.
I see.
There seemed to have been a great many people expecting her success there. It's gotta be tough for her.
Yeah. Ain't there one more meet left this year in gymnastics, though? Shit must be rough right now. But if she can nail that one, who cares what anybody at school says?
Oh, that also reminds me. So, I just so happened to bump into Mishima-kun before summer vacation started.
And?
He seemed really mad. I asked him what was wrong, and he showed me some posts on an underground site about our school. It pretty much said the school's planning to abandon any honors student who isn't actively making Shujin look better.
Oh.
Whoa. Wait a sec.
There was no name, and it sounded like just another rumor at first. But could this be about Yoshizawa-san?
Who knows?
Poor Kasumi.
Still, ever since the case with Kamoshida, the school's been frantically trying to improve its public image, right? At the very least, this abandonment of honor students would fall in line with the school's real mission. I can't deny the possibility that they would do this to Yoshizawa-san.
You can use her first
They got all
name.
their hopes
I
on
have.
their athletes, and if they don't cut the mustard, they're out like the rest of the trash, huh?
Regardless of whether it's true or not, such behavior is extremely self-serving.
Just like we thought this whole time. There's still tons of shit wrong with society.
Yeah, we don't know what'll happen to Yoshizawa's spot on the team, but at the very least, we can keep up our efforts to prevent the worst case scenario.
Yeah, I suppose.
Next up, our spotlights on a topic everyone's talking about, the Phantom Thieves incidents. The Phantom Thieves shocked the world by silencing a globally notorious hacktivist group. Their popularity goes beyond our own borders, with foreign media following them closely as well. Many are heralding them as dark heroes and gentlemen thieves for a new age.
Whoa, this is getting pretty crazy. So the whole world really knows about us.
Yeah, seems so.
Man, it's hot.
The more famous we get, the more Mementos opens up, yeah? I can't get that out of my head. And that's why you can focus on your homework until today, right? Yeah, exactly. Sounds like an excuse to me. I think that's the point that Futaba was trying to get. Still, I've been wondering about that too. I wonder why it works like that. Does Morgana know anything?
I don't know. I don't even remember how I first learned about mementos.
I see. Then there's no way for us to find out. It will likely become clear if we continue as the Phantom Thieves. The most important thing now is the identity of the criminal using the nav. That might be the person who killed my mom. I'm gonna find them no matter what it takes. You know, we used to be lacking in quite a few areas. But now that we have Futaba helping us, a great number of possibilities are now available. Yes, we gained a fantastic addition to our team in the most unexpected manner. Aw, you guys are... Aw, you're making me blush. I'll be counting on you, Futaba. This feels way better than having some dumb cat guide us.
Focus.
You okay, kitty? I did this. Tojiro... Really, we're just grinding out Sojiro, dude. Okay.
Hey, hey!
It's changed all over the world. I don't know. Based the Frank at Spence's cash. Is it ATM? Money holder. A banker? No, I don't have it. B. I was right, it is ATM. One down is Euro. Oh, okay. Down is... Oh, it's a wallet. And the special one is currency. Oh, yeah, makes sense.
All right.
I see. Nice.
Oh, I need to work on my kindness.
Hey!
Why is that? That's unfortunate. Devil fruit. Okay. Looking for tools. Maybe lockpicks. Let's make a few more. Because my options are just, they're just really limited.
What do you want to... Okay. Yeah.
Let's make it long.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well then. I never expected what happened to Futaba's mother would be connected to those incidents in the city. We can't leave this be. Though this scoundrel has the same power as us, they're triggering people's mental shutdowns. If they truly exist, who can stop them? Only us. This is getting interesting. We've got a new addition to the team, so it's time I flex my veteran skills.
Good luck. Seems awfully excited. I'm downstairs. What is it?
Hey, get ready. We're going out for lunch. Just the three of us. You don't have any plans, right? Just come on. It'll be my treat. Not only can Futaba go out now, but your summer break's almost over. We gotta do something.
Okay.
Asked especially for sushi. You better be thankful. This place is supposed to be super delicious, too. Sushi? Take me with you! I didn't get to eat the takeout sushi last time, remember?
Man, that thing never stops meowing, does it?
Tell him to bring me along!
Wait, does it want to come with us or something? I do feel sorry for it, though. Well, I guess I don't mind bringing some sushi home.
He knows me so well. Let's see. I want some medium fat tuna, fatty tuna, salmon roe, anago, and... Oh, are you going to be able to remember all this? You might want to take notes.
No. We ain't rolling like that. It's not my call what you get.
So, how is it? Good?
Delicious!
I was about to say, I think Futaba's enjoying it.
Like that. Hey, look, no one's gonna take your food. What did I tell you? Drink some tea.
Restroom!
Huh? Oh, restrooms. They're that way.
Yikes.
What a busy girl.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
Back in the day, she, her mother, and I used to go eat out often. This brings back memories. I had completely forgotten about it, too.
That was close. I thought I was gonna die. Well, time to resume.
What?
You're still going to eat?
I'm all full. I'm throwing in the towel.
Which is it? I'm gonna use the restroom and then pay the bill. Check, please.
Coming right up.
When I got into middle school, my mom and Sojiro took me out to eat sushi to celebrate. That sushi was so good. Today's was pretty good too. I hope the three of us can come again sometime.
Yeah.
When should we do this again? I wish she could have had today's sushi too. I want to find out what happened to Mom. I won't forgive the guy who triggered her mental shutdown. So, you better help me out.
120,000 yen? You're joking, right?
Looks like we won't be getting sushi to go.
Poor Mona.
Welcome home! I've been waiting for you!
I wonder why.
Wait, where's my sushi? Where's my fatty tuna? Where's my inago?
Sushi was so delicious, we even ate the cat's share. Only Sojiro had more money.
So that's why.
It's actually one place I want to go more than sushi. Any idea what it is? A ramen shop? Ooh, washing down our sushi with some ramen. That sounds stylish, but we can do that another time. I want to go to Akihabara. I want to buy a game, but I'm scared to do it alone. Do you think you can help? You're a nice guy. Okay, it's late, so let's just meet there. I know how to ride the train after that trip to the beach, so I can get there fine. Well then, I'll be
We're
waiting.
meeting in Akihabara. Is Futaba really going to be okay? We'd better get over there.
All right.
Is this where we're supposed to be meeting? Is she not here? Try checking around.
Are you all by yourself? Where did you come from?
Hey, over there.
Did you run away from home? What's wrong, little girl?
Little girl.
That looks bad. What are you gonna do?
Run away. Let's ignore her. Let's watch. Let's help.
Yeah, hurry up.
Well, can you come down to the station with me for now? Huh? Who are you?
She's with me, don't worry.
Do you know this girl? You're not lying, are you? Very well.
Futaba, are you okay? Sorry, I thought I conquered my fears back at the beach. What happened? There wasn't anyone I knew with me, so I panicked. Felt like my heart was gonna pop. I got so scared all by myself. Then I just sort of curled up into a ball. Then all these people started staring at me, and the police came, and then it was all over. Look, Futaba, if you're ever in trouble, just call this guy. Okay. I feel kinda calm when we're this close. You're okay being like this, right?
Are you a remora? What is a remora? The fish. I'm not saying that.
You don't have to. Couldn't even go by a game by myself. I'm a failure.
What kind of game you buying?
Futaba. But I'm okay outside as long as it's with him. Is he some kind of key item? Please, be my key item. I'll try and get better at navigation if you do. For reals? Then it's a deal.
Oh, then it's a confidant. I was wondering when I was gonna get Futaba's confidant. Makes sense, I get it now.
We were impressed with the intel gathering skills of the Phantom Thieves as well. We also know that this would have been impossible unless you had a skilled hacker.
That's what gave it away?
Who was doing this?
I have no idea. We saved a hacker.
I am thou.
We don't know who the hacker is.
Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the
Even though you
wings
name
of
dropped her
rebellion
already.
that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the hermit persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Yes, sir. Chance to cast Kaja or already healing magic during a battle.
All right.
Nice.
All right, now that that's over with, let's go. Where? Need, buy, game.
Okay.
Weren't you bawling your eyes out just a second ago? Yeah, but I have my key item now. Victory conditions met. Come on, let's roll.
Can I at least know what game it was? I'm a bit of a gamer.
Where were you two?
Akihabara.
What? That's incredible, Futaba.
I guess.
I just hope you can keep that up. Maybe you'll even be able to go to high school someday.
Yeah.
Well, that's enough of that. Oh, I bet you're exhausted after dealing with all those people, huh? Let's get you to bed. Hey, we're gonna head back.
Whoa, this approval rating is insane. It's over 60% now. Oh, you're making me blush. I'm not talking about you. Yeah, this is definitely thanks to Futaba's silencing Medjed. See? How about that? It's kind of frightening how strong this momentum is. Come on, you two. What are you saying? Everyone's got high expectations of the fan with these. Let's make sure they're answered. On top of that, this case has shed light on something important. You mean the criminal? Well, I suppose at this point we can refer to them as the one behind the mental shutdowns. That's the one who killed my mom. We can't leave them be. Let's talk more in detail about this tomorrow at school. Oh, we have school. Shh. School. No sushi and we got dragged around by Futaba. What a terrible day. I think it was pretty good. School trip. Oh, my stupid cat's not gonna let me leave, so I'm just gonna...
Well then. Hey. Listen up, inmate. Our master wants a word with you.
Okay.
It seems you formed a contract with another new ally. This is the owner of quite a different type of power. It will help guide you all to further heights as thieves. Worry not. You are steadily approaching the realization of your goal. This is not necessarily to prove so, but I shall increase the number of personas you can hold at once. From here on, your tale will make great progress. Hone your powers even further, and prepare for the time that will soon come. I expect great things from you.
Increases your persona to 12 slots. 8 with the Igor.
Until we meet again.
It is time, inmate. Return to your world.
Okay. C4, yeah, it's up there.
Morning.
Ooh, a uniform. sure you study hard.
Futaba says she's going to shift to living a morning person's life.
A healthy mission starts with a healthy lifestyle.
Mission?
And on to breaking news. In regard to the so-called Phantom Thieves events that have been a hot topic among the general public, the Prime Minister held a press conference at his official residence to address the problem.
The government acknowledges the current rumors of the group called the Phantom Thieves. We are currently confirming facts with the police and wish to deal with it in an appropriate...
Even the Prime Minister's talking about the Phantom Thieves?
Fair enough.
Allies of justice, after all.
They change hearts, huh? I wonder if it's true.
No.
Looks like we're finally being recognized across the country. Even though you have ambitions, you remain cool, I bet you stole that from me. Let's find clues on that case as soon as we can, too. And resolve it ourselves. For Futaba's sake, too.
You two really get along, don't you? You're gonna be late if you don't get going soon.
Good luck on your student duties.
Good luck on your not student duties.
The group with the most belief in the Phantom Thieves seems to be teenagers. We've even received messages about how the Phantom Thieves are all students talk about these days.
Do you know about them?
They're the only thing my daughter speaks to me about. She's been glued to this fan site thing. I thought it was just an ordinary website.
Lately, they've added a polling feature to ask who you'd like to see have a change of heart. Given people's heightened expectations, it's been receiving a lot of votes.
Maybe I should go vote for our company president. Change his heart so he'll raise our salaries. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it?
I don't know if that's in his wheelhouse. Can't believe school's starting up again. Not like I did anything during summer break. I just stayed in and played online games.
The Phantom Thieves are great.
Nothing you could have done this summer would have topped the Phantom Thieves. Hacking Medjet back and all the other stuff. It's totally nuts. Everyone online was waiting for the deadline to hit. People sure do love the Phantom Thieves. Speaking of, have you checked out the fan site recently? They added a bunch of new stuff, including the option to rank people to get a change of heart. Rank people. Where do I rank?
Term's already started. I think this every year, but isn't summer vacation too short? It's like it always ends right when you get used to a life without school. Then again, I guess we had some fun things this year.
Yeah.
Alright, let's begin homeroom. Let's see. We've just gotten back from vacation, but starting next Monday is the school trip.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You students are so lucky. You get an entire month off for summer and get to go to Hawaii, too.
Nice.
Make sure that none of you cut loose too much, okay? Okay, settle down. That concludes homeroom.
School trip, huh? I guess we won't be able to act as Phantom
Takamaki-san! You can speak English, right?
Basically, yeah.
She's speaking it right now. You are too.
Amazing. I lived over there, so it's nothing that special.
Hey, if there's something we're not sure of in English, can we ask you about it?
Huh?
You know, it'd be funny if they were like, you speak Japanese even though you're going to America, right? all people are talking about in my class is the Phantom Thieves. It's the same. Is it the same to you? Talk about being popular. Anyways, now that a new semester started, let's have another operation meeting. Okay.
There you guys are.
Futaba! Did you come here by yourself?
I went to get her since I got out of school early.
What a patronizing Inari.
Well then, let's get talking. What do we do now? Should we go after another big target?
That's important too, but what about that villain in the cognitive world?
It's almost certain that this person exists. What's more, they're inducing mental shutdowns. We certainly can't turn a blind eye.
Yeah, but we don't got any clues. But, you know how we're totes popular right now? Everyone at school's talking about us, and not a day goes by when you don't hear about it on TV either. We totally made it big, don't you think?
True. The rankings on the Phantom Aficionado website have been crazy too.
You mean this?
Huh? What the hell? First place keeps changing by the second.
People are voting around the clock after all.
If we go after these guys, I'm sure we'll score some big cash at least once. What would you use money like that for? Acting all stoic like that ain't cool, you know.
Are you fine with that, Futaba? Even though it's related to what happened to your mother.
It's not okay. I'm definitely gonna punch that guy.
Do it.
Culprit forcing
To me, it's a guy.
shutdowns. If you think about it, there's no bigger target than that. If we can change his heart and get a confession out of him, we'll be on top of the world for real. Should we reveal our identities then? Oh, I bet chicks are gonna be all over us.
Whoa, whoa. You want us to show our faces? I guess that might be okay.
I disagree.
See, if the true culprit confesses, the existence of the metaverse will become known. There would be no need for us to remain in hiding in such a questionable manner.
Hey, we're not doing this to stand out, you know. Being unknown is the allure of being a phantom thief.
But considering the hype now, it's gonna be one hell of a huge deal if we pull it off.
Are there really no clues regarding those mental shutdown cases? If I remember right, wasn't the older Nijima sister investigating it?
Yes, I can pry and ask about it. But she'll just tell me to mind my own business and get angry with me.
If you can't ask her, want to just extract that data? Does she have a personal laptop or something?
Don't tell me.
I can lend you a storage device with my special gimmick on it. Just stick this baby in and it'll clone the internal hard drive. It'll even bypass the OS password.
Jeez.
You'll have to plug it directly into her laptop though. Can you do it?
Sis does bring her laptop home sometimes, but I'm not comfortable going that far.
Ooh, is Futaba gonna do something amazing again?
Are you scared of seeing how your sister truly feels?
No! Of course not. Fine, I'll do it.
What? I was in a tabloid magazine, but I gave a gag order in regard to Mr. Kamoshida's case. Please, wait! Please give me some time! I will find evidence on the Phantom Thieves for sure. I couldn't have made it this far had it not been for your assistance, sir. So, please let me...
For whose?
No!
Seems like he's having a rough time of it. Summer's over already, huh? Went by so fast. Still, there are 6 months ahead of you. Keep yourself in check, got it? Oh, so this the halfway point? These rankings are insane. Yes, if you look away for even a single moment, the order changes completely. It's hard to decide who to actually go after. They're flooding in. We can choose anyone we want. We should wait for now, though. It will surely cool off soon. More importantly, how are things on your end, Makoto? Sis isn't home yet. She may not come back at all tonight. Man, just think how great it'd be to narrow down our targets. That's true, but are you guys taking this too lightly? All the pressure here rests on me. To be clear, we'll all be in major trouble if I fail, yes? Don't worry, we all know you can handle this, Makoto. Suppose I'll do it.
Let's leave this to Makoto. I'm sure she'll be able to pull it off. Hey!
Oh yeah.
I should write something.
Okay, I know I didn't make too much progress today, but I'm gonna call it here on Persona 5 Royal. I hope you guys enjoyed this part, and I will see you when I see you. I will see you in the next part, whenever that may be. Keep up to date on Twitter to find out. Bye!